Good morning. It's Monday morning, November 15th, and I just have two short things, just a brief message today I want to share. The first thing is to remind everyone that next Sunday is the annual meeting for our parish. We'll have one service at 9:30. We'll follow that with brunch and our annual meeting. It's a wonderful time of fellowship, but also a time to just hear and rejoice in all the great work that the Lord has done in our church over the last year, which was a difficult year, and yet there are many signs of God's blessing, and we want to be able to share those things and celebrate them together. Please join us. If you've signed up to bring something for the potluck brunch, that's great. If you haven't or you haven't had a chance to do so, no problem. There'll be plenty to eat. Don't worry about that. And please join us. And again, it's one service at 9:30 next Sunday. The second thing is that next Sunday is also our Stewardship Sunday, which is the day that we come together and place our pledge cards into the offering plate to offer to God as our best guess and estimate of what we believe we can give to God's work at St. Thomas in the year 2022. We have to plan a budget every fall as a vestry. And it's far easier to plan a budget if we know or have a good idea of what our income might be next year. Without that, we're sort of shooting in the dark in terms of how much we can commit to our outreach efforts outside our church, to service in missions, to maintenance of our building, to caring for the poor in other ways. All those things need to be budgeted. And the more we know, the better we can do it. As I think all of you know, but I'll remind you, is that pledging at St. Thomas is anonymous. Pledge cards don't have names on them, simply an amount as your best understanding of what the Lord is calling you to be able to provide for the work of St. Thomas next year. What's the standard? The standard has always been and continues to be the biblical tithe. Individuals tithe to their church. Our church tithes 10% of all of our income to our diocese. Our diocese tithes 10% of all their income to our province. And the province takes 10% of what they receive, and it goes to outside work, largely the work of Anglican Relief and Development, and reaching outside ourselves to help those around the world and around our country who are in need. That's the standard, but you'll know best what God is calling you specifically to be able to provide next year. And I simply ask that you would consider as well putting that on a pledge card and letting us know. And we'll collect those next week. And if next week doesn't work for you, whenever you have the opportunity, you can always drop that card into the offering plate, and we and your vestry will be glad to receive it. With that, I look forward to meeting everyone next Sunday as we conclude the church year on the great feast of Christ the King and begin to prepare for Advent. Take care now, everyone. Have a blessed week, and I hope to see you next Sunday. Bye now.